convene in the coming weeks and is expected to complete its work by the end of the year. It will consult medical practitioners from diverse practice backgrounds as well as the public.
Well, meantime, the Singapore Medical Council says it will appeal to reduce a $50,000 fine meted out by the disciplinary tribunal to a doctor for failing to maintain patient confidentiality. The Health Ministry has welcomed the move, and the Council has applied to the High Court for an extension of time to file the appeal. This is the second time in less than a month that the Council has reviewed the tribunal's sentence against a doctor. In the latest instance, Dr. Su Xuan Chiang, a psychiatrist at the National University Hospital, was fined after failing to identify a caller who posed as a patient's husband. Dr. Su issued a memo referring the patient to the Institute of Mental Health in 2015. The caller, who turned out to be the patient's brother, then used the memo to file a personal protection order against the patient. NUH says it has made a police report against the caller. The earlier case involved Dr. Lim Lian An, an orthopedic surgeon who was fined $100,000 for not getting informed consent from a patient before giving her an injection. This application has been granted, and the appeal against Dr. Lim's sentence is tentatively scheduled to be heard in the second quarter of this year. Enterprise Singapore facilitated 570 overseas projects in 2018. That's up 25% from a year ago. Now, half of these projects are in China and Southeast Asia and are set to generate $17.2 billion in overseas sales and investments. Now, these figures were shared at ESG's year-in review report today.
This may seem like an automated printer that was simply bought off the shelf, except it isn't. The interface system comes from Europe, the print head from the UK, and the rest of it from Taiwan. It's specially sourced with the help of Enterprise Singapore and made to suit food manufacturer Lim Key's needs. Now, the machine has tripled the rate at which the firm labels and sells its products. Lim Key describes this as one of the ways ESG has tailored a solution to fit the company's transformation and expansion needs.
For small companies like ours, I think it's the non-grant portion which is actually very important. The networks, the context, the understanding of the market, and in terms of the knowing what's going on and what's relevant for us, this is actually most important, which I think ESG has actually supported us very significantly.
The firm now exports to 4 overseas markets, even though it only started exporting last year. A testament that ESG's customized approach is successfully helping firms like Lim Key go global. Meanwhile, firms hoping to take advantage of ESG's customized solutions must first identify what their needs are.
We certainly hope that SMEs do not approach Enterprise Singapore simply as a grant dispersing agency. We disperse grants, of course, but we believe that our value add to SMEs who are willing and committed to transform are deeper than that. That we can provide them with partnerships, access to networks both in Singapore and overseas.
All in, ESG has helped 76,000 local firms in 2018, even amid the volatile external environment. It has also supported 7,000 projects that helped companies upgrade their capabilities. However, Enterprise Singapore has faced some challenges since it was first launched last April, following the merger of International Enterprise and Spring Singapore. Now, most of these challenges arise from transitionary issues and integration matters, where workers were either redeployed or had to take on new work functions.
There were situations where we have fallen short, such as approval for grant applications and disbursement that were much slower in some cases.
ESG says it has overcome most of its teething problems and remains committed to helping firms raise productivity and expedite their plans to go global.
Well, time now for a short break, but still ahead on News 5. As air traffic looks set to go up with Changi's expansion, how do we ensure defense operations stay relevant? The answers next.
My Mitsubishi Electric StarMax aircon saves me energy and money. It's easy to clean and is so quiet.
What if we were to look at our history from a new